talk a little bit about what's going on in your country right now, and how you feel that the stuff we've just seen really relates to, speaks to what's going on there today.
Yeah, it's a difficult question to answer, actually. I have been here since the exact day that actually this began. I came here, so I will return tomorrow to another country, I think. So right now, I of course I have an opinion. I really, we have our transition to democracy has been very complex, with a lot of problem and a lot of success too, but very contradictory in the way that the distance between rich and poor, the gap between that has increased, and in a way I'm very proud that the people react to that. And the thing is how we will canalize, or how we will direct all that energy right now will be a huge challenge. But I think I have a lot of hope, even though the way to a new equilibrium, we don't know exactly how it will be.
I want to talk more about that later if we can, but to start with just about the film. I mean, this is a very complex, politically fraught film, a lot of different layers, a lot going on in this movie. I guess tell me how you came to this story, how you both got involved in this project, and what drew you to it.
Well, again, I said that the other day, but I think that the first energy or first seminal ideas are very related to what is happening in Chile today. You know, the feeling that there's a group of Chileans that do whatever they can to keep the power, you know, or keep the control of things, you know. So the first energy came a little bit like watching our country, and asked me. I was asking me myself actually what these people that were involved in and pushing in a very, I would say, not fair way to move agenda from power. What are they doing now? And that's the first, say the first energy. And after we start researching, and appears a lot of things, the complexity of the group, the different people that are involved in that group, and we started actually 5 years ago with the project, and before Brexit, before Trump, before Bolsonaro, and in a way before the I would say the biggest immigration has come, or a lot of immigrants has come to Chile. So the film, in a way, was getting more and more relevant in the present, and that's something that we always thought. But in a way, we were like writing, and at the same time, things are changing so fast.
I mean, yeah, it's absolutely escalating. I mean, American audiences will recognize a lot of what we see in the film, and a lot of the kind of the fascist personalities and the anti-immigrant sentiments, and it's very shocking. But Maria, talk about how you also got involved in this story.
Well, good evening, everyone. I got involved in the project because Andres and Alejandra wrote me, and they said if we could see an option to do an audition for the role, because I'm Spanish, I'm not from Chile. So my accent is pretty strong and different than Chilean. So it was a challenge to play a Chilean woman, and also because Mercedes Moran, she's from Argentina, and we were playing the same character, so we have to work very hard. So it was a challenge to get the part. Andres, he decided to be crazy with the choices of the two actresses, but it was really hard for me as an actress to see a story who violented me so much. It put me so nervous when I was reading it, because I was reading a story I don't want to see. I don't want to see in the reality. So, and see this kind of violence and radicalism. I was amazed about how I was writing. So we had a lot of controversial feelings. So that's why I get in love with the project, and also it's a really important story to be told. So that's how I think it's all about love, although we're talking about fear and hate.